It started with a wild idea. We got an old gravel pit, 140 acres with 16 lakes. I said, let's rent an excavator, and somebody help us pay for it, and dig out all the lakes for fishing holes. So we did. Then we said, oh, well, now we got to get a front end loader to move all this gravel and dirt around. We got mountains everywhere. So we decided, let's sell some of the equipment we don't use. It just sits around here. So this little short video is going to be some of the stuff we have for sale. If you want to help buy an item off of us or just donate money to help us, we need to get a front end loader. They're about $20,000 for a reasonable one. But always needing stuff. Some of this stuff I think might be a blessing to somebody. So we're going to share some of the items for sale at Dinosaur Adventureland. This is our infomercial to help support the ministry. All right, folks, this is Ken Hovind at Dinosaur Adventureland. This is a Power Screen Mark II gravel shaker. Totally operational, ready to go. Our mechanic Laszlo rebuilt it. Laz, what all did you do to this thing? All new rollers, ready?
It was me and quite a few people worked on it. The engine was rebuilt when we got
You rebuilt the engine and
new seals in the hydraulic pump.
New seals in the hydraulic pump, all the new rollers, and ready to go.
Filters, all new. Yep.
What's it worth?
I think 20.
We'd like to get 20,000, but we'll take any reasonable offer. Right now it just sits here. This is a gravel pit, but it's pretty well mined out. So if you want to buy a gravel shaker, give us a call. Hey folks, Ken Hovind again at Dinosaur Adventureland. This is an old Chalmers tractor. Runs, needs a little carburetor work, right? Yep. Otherwise runs it. We don't need it around here. We got two Kubotas. So if you want $2,000, it's a D15 Chalmers, 1962 about in there. Give us a call. All right, folks, this is a 2003 Honda Insight. For years, they made them only two-passenger. Then later, I think 2010, made it a four-passenger. This is the two-passenger. It's my daily driver. This is the one I drive. It runs absolutely great. We put over $1,500 into the brand-new battery. They got to have every, 150,000 miles, you got to put a new battery. We like to get $7,000 for it. Runs absolutely great. The best mileage I've ever gotten is 70, but I don't drive calm all the time. Usually about 50 miles to the gallon. But still, fabulous, fabulous car. I would drive it to China today if there was a road, but we just don't need it. Okay, so if you want to buy it, $7,000, our best offer, something to help the ministry get going. All right, 172,000 miles, air conditioned, absolutely no problems except we need the money, so we're trying to sell it. All right, folks, this is our 2018 brand new, we bought it brand new Yanmar with a Yamaha engine, new head gasket, been all serviced, runs great, dump bed, 6-passenger. We're going to Jeeps instead around here so we can have heaters in the wintertime, but it's only got 2,800 miles. Runs absolutely great, but we don't need it. So if you want to buy it, what are we asking for it, Les? 12,000. There you go. And the Kawasaki Mule here, similar, brand new engine. What was that? How much that new engine cost, Les? $2,500, brand new engine. This is also a 2018. We bought it brand new. It's a 6-passenger, and let's see, miles. Is that 130 hours total on it? Last trip, okay. Maybe you can reset it and tell me.
I think it's 5,000 miles.
About 5,000 miles. We just use it around the camp here, a little 140-acre campground. Great condition. What are we asking for this one? 14,000. So if you want a vehicle that used to belong to Dinosaur Adventureland and had a lot of people go take trips in and get saved, these two are both available. All right? All right, folks, this is my year 2000 van that I drove all over the country starting in evangelism. Year 2000, new transmission, new tires, new injection system, 6-passenger, fancy van, great for trips, except you start it, it runs for 10 seconds, and then it quits because there's something wrong with the computer chip that's telling not the fuel pump. So we don't want to mess with it. $2,000, have a van, fix it up, runs great. All right, when it runs. Thank you. All right, folks, this is a 62, 63, 64, we're not sure. Comfort King case. What's the number on it? 930. Runs great. Radiator fell apart. Needs a radiator. Otherwise, you can't run it very long, but it'll run great. About 100 horsepower. We just don't need it. $2,000 if you want to help the ministry out. Buy yourself a big old tractor. See if you can find a radiator. 20-inch wide, 26 tall, 3 thick. I looked around, didn't find one yet, so I got other things to do. So come by our